Alrighty, g'day guys, welcome to another game of Legion TD on LIHL. I have Aqua. Therefore I'm gonna reroll. No, I'm gonna play Aqua. Is it a good Aqua roll? Not particularly, but it's free. Aqua on free is better than Aqua on 50.
Job's done. Job's done.
Do I just want a warrior? See if he rerolls. Doesn't have to, but I think he probably will. Oh, we're on 2. I'm just gonna say that I don't actually like the call. I generally don't. No, that's who you're gonna call.
I am prepared.
Sure. I actually don't mind warriors either, but it is a little risky because we're not great on 2. Especially showing ship kill speed. I don't want to kill his lane. So yeah, 2 or 3, I'm fine with that. I'm highest dealer on the team, but I don't actually want to call. If no one else is keen to take it up, I'd be happy enough to do it, but it's not a preference. Gonna go 300. And just not really think about it too hard because we're not that great on 2 because we show the ship kill speed. They're relatively quick. Relatively. It's probably more like 3 for us. I don't really want to 2 into that kill speed. Yeah. We could do like a 4 with Blood Orcs as well, but I don't think we need to take the risk. Yeah, as I said, 300 value.
Job's done.
It's not necessarily cover on 2, but I'll clear my lane versus send, which is I think important considering he will definitely leak versus send, which is okay, once again. It's totally fine, but we know he'll leak first send. I would expect he leaks first send, and he probably clears. So if we have 2 lanes clearing, 1 lane leaking a couple of creeps and 1 lane leaking a bit, then ideally, if they send 2, we get away with no king ups. Okay, well they do send, but it's just a militia. Is this a leak? I think it's normally not. I believe I've seen it hold. Guess I just got pretty unlucky with the ship stealing the kills from the sentry. There is actually no chance that I'm pushing this, by the way. I am going 400 value. I think he gets spirit. I don't get anything else. I'm inclined to agree, but I'm also not gonna just risk everything because, well, alright, let's see my team. I mean, he'll do fine. He'll do semi-okay, reroll now. Good reroll, okay, that's the carry sorted out. I don't really want a 3... Do you think I should? I actually just think we're not that good here. I'm not gonna add a horse, I don't think it does.
Job's done.
Okay.
Out with it.
Don't really like it, but okay. Alright. Let's end here. Cool, so I'm glad I went 400.
More gold is required. More gold is required.
Merg. Z. Interesting. Huh? I did 420 value. I'm the fucking opposite of bye-bye. Sick. Wonder if I'm gonna tank for him. I probably will. Oh, well, we got 3 mids. Okay, it's just he ripped a bit. That's okay. His line's like allowed to rip a bit. And they get fucked. Yeah, they're losing heal. Okay, well, good call to add then, and definitely ended up going well. Interesting they go, Muggle. It's bad for pink. It's like better than Bottle for the rest of us. Significantly better, I think. Yeah, I don't think we quite had the units to really want to go Muggle. I don't think Muggle's that good versus Aqua anyway, to be honest. The only sad thing is I'm locked 6-1 because the Parrot takes the farm size, but I mean, if it made me a minute, it's probably worth it. Look at the fucking horse. Absolute carry horse. Yeah, that is indeed -2. Thinking we could consider resend 4, but I don't think it's that good. I don't really... Like, we just about have the lumber. I just don't think it's at all necessary.
More gold is required. I am prepared.
Okay, and I will have enough to get 7-2, which is nice. He's maybe leaking here.
Research complete.
It is focus dependent. I think, what would I call it? 5 turret is like 20% to leak. I'd say this is maybe like 40%, but that's only a guess. I'm not actually sure.
More gold is required.
So the engineer's gonna run in front of the turrets,
More gold is required.
but it's not gonna get sniped instantly. I mean, it's just RNG, I guess.
More gold is
Okay, like this, it's actually really good. Is this thing 500 range? This thing has less range, right? It's 400 or something? Yeah. Okay, it's behaving beautifully though. Don't think you could ask for a lot better, although it's getting focused now, which isn't necessarily wonderful. Okay, I'd say his engineer behaved pretty well. That's a small leak. I guess the question is, do we want to go 5? I just don't feel like we need to be honest. I mean, we can. I don't know. I don't know. Don't think we have to.
I am prepared. It has begun. I will. Out with it. Job's done. I am prepared. Job's done. Job's done.
Alright. Surprised he's going like up spider instead of like zombie or something. Us versus Send? Is that what we're saying? Or interesting. I'm not sure. I would have thought just like a zombie here.
Out with it.
I mean, I'm okay with 6. And wait for a scout, of course, but yeah. Well, we get our scout.
Research complete.
Just gonna go instantly 7-4. Firm it. Push. Alright, I'm down to send like one Dark Troll and then maybe bank the king.
Let the killing begin. I think.
But yeah, I want that fast 7-4, expecting a send here. Well,
Research complete.
I mean, it doesn't really matter that I'm expecting a send here because with 570 value I would always do this push quickly. Anyway. So I guess it doesn't really affect anything. Someone's skipping a home. Alright. I intended to bank for king, but I guess he didn't quite get a hermit in. That's fine, we'll do the hermit. I mean, it's pretty important, so. Gonna get a lot of creeps here. Honestly, I think I'm doing relatively well in terms of how many I killed. I'm fairly happy with that. So yeah, this is painful, but I guess we knew it. I mean, 37 is not necessarily them doing insanely well. Okay, no, they did pretty well. Blacksmith. I mean, it's cool. It's definitely cool. Guess it's like 10 HP attack. Probably hard to send 7 with garbage mail. Yeah, I'm just gonna give us that 10 HP. Stomp. Keep track of how many stomps they use. Still just going attack for now. Okay, they keep one stomp. I think it's regen since we're just 2 hitting all the creeps now. And like with Thorn, no holder, so we actually need to be like pretty cognizant of not dying on 7. If we don't die on 7, like the game is still pretty fine for us because we took 2 heals on 3. And really like boosted our push early. Don't think we can send 7, but that's okay. Okay, we have fuck all mana, which is terrifying. Okay, that's enough regen. So this and
My brothers. Job done. Research complete.
Okay, that's
Job's done.
not that good. I know, I guess it's okay. Probably grab one of these for now anyway. I think so.
Job's done. I bid you. I am prepared.
It's like, I mean, it's okay. I'll probably use the, I used the 50 pretty early, I think. But for now, I'll just build up.
I bid you. Out with it. I am prepared.
What's that? Attack's important since we don't have much mana. Should be good to just do the last regen. Attack should be... No, attack is still relevant, okay. Okay, we don't die. Cool. So yeah, I'll drop a little bit. Use the 50, see if I can find anything for a 10. Otherwise I can push, but I think I should look to just damage 10 with 7-4, considering the game has gone so well for me. Like, I have 85 income, which is pretty nuts.
Out with it. More gold is required. My brothers. That's a given. Job's done. I bid you. Research complete.
I would say Wyvern is better.
It has begun.
I'm not super enthusiastic about Wyvern, but I think it's like pretty fine in the current game state. Windrider's a good unit for 13 if they skip the 12-13. Which is possible, but I think it's unlikely. But yeah, I think it just makes sense for me to build the rest at this point. Obviously Cannon's not bad in this sort of fatter game. If it ends up being a no-legs mid-game, which I think there's a pretty reasonable chance of that happening, I would say. If that ends up being the case, like Cannon Windrider, even though not like necessarily the best, it's like pretty good for 16, 17. I don't have anything for 15 in this role. But hopefully that's not a major issue. So I would imagine we send like Panda Pudge. Maybe double Panda. I don't really like spawn. It's okay. I don't really like spawn as much versus this, but you can.
My brothers. Out with it. Job's done. It has begun. I am prepared.
And spawn's alright.
Job's done.
Do send 3 big things. No, mass is still pretty good versus them. Like, versus the Aqua 3 big units is pretty good, but there's also the like red and teal players where the mass is good. So it's not 3 big units. Because we can afford 3 big units, but we skip a lot of mass if we do that. Also Panda spawn. And there's a TS on 7, right? So spawn's like okay against that. Definitely prioritizing forces, so they do have like a reasonable amount of AoE. Militia doesn't seem particularly good. Alright, got enough for 2 more wyverns, which is excellent.
More lumber is
Not sure I've quite got enough for a blocker, couldn't really be bothered to calc.
More lumber is required.
Since I'm doing 2 wyverns always. Even if I miss the blocker. Okay, so giant on the blacksmith sniper, which is like a little bit concerning. I may have to use my 100. It looks like 15, which I don't want to do. Alright, cool. Easy reach on the blocker. Get 2 blockers actually, right? No, I'm 2 gold off. That's fine. Am I? No, I'm 12 gold off. Which is like basically the same thing, right? Yeah, the upside to this is if they decide to skip, just clicking this button is really good for 12-13. If they wait all the way for 14, it's probably like pretty raceable. Yeah, I'm gonna bank, not because I think I need to bank, but because I think there's a good chance I'll use my 100 reroll. I have enough income. If we need to max the king, then like banking a little bit is helpful, I guess. But yeah, the idea is it should make it a lot easier for me to use the 100. Wyvern's behaving reasonably well, so I'm gonna kill 1 boss for sure. I won't have enough to kill 2, but I kill 1.5. Or like slightly better, which is not too bad for 7-4. Considering like we just want damage and to not have to upgrade the king, I'm fairly content with that. And we should be fine with no king ups. It's good damage. It's only 6 bosses, good damage on 2 of them. More damage coming in mid. We should be fine with no king ups. Their Hydra guy goes mid, which means they're probably going to play off 15. They actually have 2 mids, which is a bit worrying. 2 mids is a bit worrying. What are you, Chip? Yes, indeed. Wait, no, it's not 2 mid. Okay, no, disregard that. It's a bit hard to have 2 mids and like 7 bosses. I think we're fine. It'd be pretty embarrassing to die, but we should be good. We have 16 regen or something. The regen is like helpful for sure. It's kind of hard to tell how good it is, but it is helpful. They're dying? Looks like it. I guess they full sent. Just ran out of I mean, it's close. Maybe they survive? Maybe they're okay. Alright, they're fine. That's allowed though. We have massive lumber advantage.
Research complete.
Okay, that's pretty good. I'm content with that. Dark Priest is like awkward. But I'm overall fairly happy, I guess.
Job's done.
I will take the 7-5. Yeah, I think I just take the 7-5 and don't really stress about it. The 100 reroll hurts a little bit, but that's why we banked the wood a little bit early on this end. Just to make that much less painful, because you can see I got 718 wood. Like I have second highest wood on my team despite burning 100 on the reroll. So you can tell from that, like, they want to leak. They don't have the wood for 12-13 ever. So earliest is 14, latest is 15, realistically. I didn't have units in my roll for 14 or 15, so I looked for units for 14 or 15. Anyway, good arena win. It was actually really nice. And fake push, does it turn into real push? Nah, not with 0 heals. Not with 0 heals and relevant units. I think we can say that this will be faked. Imagine he's faking too. He might be doing real. And committing his role is just like not very useless, and that's like not very useful rather, and that's his take on the game, which is fair.
Upgrade complete.
So yeah, this is obviously like fairly strong in the game with massive value. I think LIHL will not be able to do much. We're actually quite good 15 to be honest. We were the push line 7-8 or so. Okay. Yeah, noking on 10 with like reasonable push, no one being stuck is quite helpful. Is it Pro League? It is. I mean, I'm fine with 14. Like, we have more than enough wood. I'm still just building Dark Priests. Never going for the 150 in the spot. Well, there's a world where if I'm actually committing any 14, then I should do like upped Aquas or even like Wolverines. But I don't like it.
I am prepared.
I can chill here though and see what, and just not show Dark Priest, I guess, is like the only thing that saving wood here is doing. I'll just ping that. Obviously doesn't matter, but I don't imagine he wants it. Okay. I guess he wants it. Sorry. Copy that. My bad. Okay. We'll build up 13. I don't think they ever send 13, but seems like a real stupid way to die. Just like banking fucking 3,500 gold amongst the team. So let's just not do that, eh? Quite a large lake. This is second line laking. Blue laked as well here. Flooding? Sure. Wonder if I really like actually go any 14. Probably I do, right? So what is my anti-14? It's probably like that.
Job's done. Job's done.
835.
Enlighten me. Upgrade complete. Thy bidding. I am prepared.
Since it just sucks on the king.
Out with it. Enlighten me.
Rubian is like actually good versus their line, so.
I am prepared. Enlighten me.
I don't mind. It's Behemoth Warlock for sure. No, not this game. Oh, not yet this game, maybe later. Oop. Pretty bad versus the king, pretty good on the lanes. We can skip it, I don't mind. Like, we probably send enough, but we don't really need it.
Enlighten me. I am prepared. Thy bidding. Upgrade complete. For my brothers. Upgrade complete.
Does anyone know what mistake I did like a level ago? That's right. I was planning to build Dark Priest, so I prepped the farm. I ended up changing my plan to like commit Annie 14 with Oceanus. Because I have like a lot of backline kill anyway with all of this shit. So it was a mistake doing the early farm. I'll just do an extra set of auras. I don't get a Frostwolf. I don't think.
Someone call for the doctor?
Ooh, it would have been real close. Okay, they actually don't send. Interesting. I'd be surprised if they live. How big was the send? 12k? Like, it's definitely a pretty solid send. 0 heals. 2 lanes leaking quite a bit. If they have 2 mid, they might survive. 0 heals is rough. And I... Like, look, they have the values to get 2 mid, but I think it's just too many creeps anyway. Even just from these 2 lanes, and 55 means they possibly don't even have 1 mid. Yeah. Yes, they committed anti, some other level. Anti 15 maybe, I'm not sure. I guess they committed anti 15. Don't know what Niels had. yeah, that'll be that. Definitely the level 6 made the game interesting, but I think it was okay. Definitely made it more fun, so there's that. But yeah, if we didn't have the big advantage from level 3, we were pretty screwed if it was just went to 6 like that, but it's just part of it. Anyway, cheers very much for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Like, subscribe, all of that, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.